After you obtain the final acceptance sign off and you document all of these lessons learned and you ensure that nothing is pending part of the project, now it's the time to release the project resources. So releasing the project resources is critical aspect of the project closure, marking the formal conclusion of the responsibility of the team members and reallocation of the financial and physical assets. This process ensures a smooth transition of the personnel pack to their, let's say, reactive roles or new projects, which minimizes the unnecessary costs from idle resources or sandbagging. Also, it wraps up the final administrative aspects of the project. For instance, in a construction project, this might involve returning some rented equipments or completing the contractor's agreements and transitioning to the core team or to the assignments or projects. Managing the transition of the project team members. So, the transition of the team members or the project team members must be handled with clarity and empathy. Open communication ensures that everyone understands their next step, while addressing team morals acknowledges the effort put into the project. It's important to recognize the team contributions and provide constructive feedback during the final evaluation, also assisting them in transitioning to their next roles or next projects. For example, in software development projects, the developers may be transition to support maybe some other roles of a new product or a new development project. When it comes to reallocate the physical resources as part of, let's say, releasing the resources, so physical resources reallocation involves ensuring that the equipment or tools or materials are returned or redistributed or stored for future use. So the proper inventory management helps avoiding the wastage and let's say it helps in reducing the costs. For instance, let's say in a manufacturing project, uh, some of these raw materials can be returned to vendors or reproposed for other projects. So documenting these actions ensures the accountability and provides an accurate record of resource utilization during the audits. Also, reallocating financial resources. So reallocating the financial resources involves closing out the project budgets, settling the outstanding invoices, and redistributing the absent funds as per the organizational guidelines. This process ensures the financial accountability and prevents the budget overextension. Let's take an example here an IT project where the absent contingency funds can be, or unused contingency funds can be reallocated to future projects or sometimes returned to the organization general fund, contributing to a better financial management. To conduct the final performance evaluation, it will help you assessing how the individual uh, team members contributed to the project objectives. And these evaluations provide a constructive feedback and highlights the strength. Also, it identifies the area for development and improvements. By recognizing the high performance, it can boost the team morals and create a pool of talent of future projects. What is the importance of documenting the resource release? So, documenting resource release is crucial for transparency, accountability, and organizational memory. It provides a clear record of how resources were utilized, turned, or reassigned, also supporting the audits when there is a compliance requirements. Let's look at one of these real-world example when having or conducting a resource release. So let's say there is a large-scale construction project and the resource release phase included returning rented heavy machineries, reallocating the raw materials to other sites, also transitioning the workers back to the company resource pool. Some of, let's say, this real world example has faced, or this company or this large scale construction project has faced some of the challenges, including coordinating equipment's return across multiple vendors, but with having a clear communication and well documented process has ensured the success of returning all of these, let's say, equipments. So this experience and this exercise highlights the importance of early planning and collaboration and the importance of documentation in resource management. Let's look some of these challenges that you might face when releasing the project resources. So releasing the resources comes with its own set of challenges, such as delays in obtaining the stakeholders' approval, which can prolong the process. Also, not having enough documentation may lead to accountability issues. Additionally, resource requirements for the new project might overlap, creating some conflicts. And by addressing these challenges, you as a project manager are required to have a clear communication, efficient tracking system, and proactive coordination between the operation managers, the project managers, and the site, let's say, uh, or the team leads. Let's look at some of these best practices when releasing the resources. So the best practices for resource release includes the early planning, also leveraging the project management tools and maintaining open communication with the stakeholders. So the early planning ensures that the resource transition are smooth and well coordinated, while using or utilizing these tools like the Microsoft Project or Jira, which can helps you to simplify tracking and documentation. To summarize our session here on releasing the resources as part of the project closure process, we say that releasing the project resources is essential for wrapping up the project efficiently. By having the proper planning and documentation and evaluations, it ensures the accountability and minimizes the costs. By also having a clear communication with the stakeholders and team members, it facilitates effective transition, setting the stage for the future project success. By implementing these practices, the organizations can optimize the resource utilization and maintain operational excellence.